Welcome to the CRCS Outdoors, Avula Safaris, and Rockwood Conservation 2024 South African Adventure. Look at this absolutely amazing, majestic beast. What if I were to tell you that this gentle giant could be extinct in your lifetime? What if I told you that you could actually make a difference? You coming to Africa to hunt provides income that can actually save a species. Hunting and conservation go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. Nobody does it better than Rockwood.
Welcome to season 14.
Woo-hoo!
Good job. It's a big one. Good job. Don't tell him. I don't.
Welcome to CRCS Outdoors, making a difference one young hunter at a time. Join us today in South Africa as we dart white rhinos and move them to new territories. Welcome to Kimberley, South Africa. Our crew has finally arrived, got all settled in, and excited about going out to see the white rhinos in their bomas. Here we go.
We're ready. So, this is Thomas. He's the manager of this section. We call it, what do you call it? No man. Camp master. And so he's been doing this work for 10 years, and he's a rhino specialist now. He can, he knows this rhino like your family. If any of the rhino are sick, or he can spot it, and so he sees all the rhinos at least twice a day. So every morning he opens the gates, they go out, he goes out with them on horseback, and then when they come back, he sees them when they come in, and so we record not only the births, but every mating, so every activity that happens here, he records. So they will always be two of them together. Like the baby will literally not leave the mother's side until the next calf is born.
Rockwood Conservation was founded in 2013 by Wicus Diedericks and his wife Yvette. They converted an old cattle and sheep farm into a conservation reserve. Their 33,000 acres now holds the largest concentration of white rhinos left on the planet. So how then does Rockwood protect these animals?
Security is based on rangers in the veld for 24 hours a day, basically. So that's also how we do it differently.
Rockwood has rangers on horseback, on motorcycles, in vehicles, and in the air if need be. Wicus and his wife Yvette spend more than $1 million annually to protect them. How amazing. CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by K-Bar. Hardcore knives, hardcore lives. Go to kbar.com.
So we cut notches into their ears, and then the position of the notch indicate a specific number. And so with the combination of notches, each one has got a unique number. And then the rangers can identify them with that unique number and obviously mark down on a list each one that they see. And if they miss one, they know which individual it is, and they can actually go out and search for that specific one.
So, and they should see them twice a day, you were saying?
Yeah, at least every time they open the gate and they go out. They wait till everyone is out, and they inspect them for injuries, or if there's anything wrong. And then again, when they bring them back at night, and then when they're in the boma, it's easy for them to walk around between them and see if there's anything wrong.
Gotcha. Wonderful. Such an amazing facility. And then these towers, you're actually monitoring them with video cameras, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got thermal cameras. There's a perimeter system that picks up if there's any intruders crossing the perimeter, coming closer to the boma, and then we've got cameras inside that can tilt and zoom, and the control room can look around and see what's happening here.
Wonderful. Today, our lively crew gets to do something most people only dream of. They are going to participate in a rhino dart. We are going to actually dart and move 2 young bulls that are getting bullied by these bigger bulls in the boma. And in return, dart 2 females and bring them back here.
Okay, Liam, so today I want us to take out 2 young bulls here. They are getting bullied by the bigger bulls. They now at around 3 years where it's starting to get a problem. And then we'll take them through to the area where they will be offloaded and can grow up further without competition and injuries. And then we also want to bring 2 heifers, catch 2 heifers there and bring them through to the breeding area, because they now old enough to
served by the bull now.
Yeah.
We're going to dart them. They should go down, and then we're going to start reversing them little by little until they are awake enough but still sleep enough so that we can get them up, walk them, and get them in the crates that's on the truck right behind you, and put them back on the crates and transport them with the vehicles.
That's one of the main advantages of this system of ours, is that it's so easy to work with the animals. There's no stress. We can dart them easily and load them. It's safe for them.
These budding young conservationists are here by sponsorship from the Lehigh Valley chapter of SCI. So here we go. Everyone gets to participate.
So we're doing on the one that's on the left side. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
That one. Did you see that one?
I see. I did see.
The first one was easily darted from the fence. The second one required a little more work.
Van hulle wat storm. My agterste ene. Okay, so you're ready to climb the fence if you have to.
Yeah.
Vet Liam Smith is outstanding with that dart gun. A very special thank you to Mcintyre for filming. The rest of the crew watched from the safety of the fence, but now with the rhino down, it's all hands on deck. What a magnificent animal. This segment brought to you by Mindel Boots, crafted for the journey, built for the challenge.
We have to identify every rhino. So there's 3 ways to identify a rhino. It's by the DNA, the microchips in the body, or then the notches in the ear. But the only lawful thing is that microchips and the DNA. So every rhino on the farm, except for a few, has a DNA certificate that look like this. And the notching on the farm works like this. So this notches on the farm can go to 1,610.
Because the notcher crushes the vessels inside.
Ear notching gives each rhino its own distinctive number, allowing rangers to identify them from a distance. Once the ears have been notched, it will be time to draw blood, both for DNA and for genetic studies to prevent inbreeding. Our first bull's microchips have been checked to make sure they're still working. The vet is now giving the bull the recovery drug, but he is only giving him a small dosage because the team is going to get this bad boy on his feet and walk him into the crate. The mask over the rhino's eyes is there to help reduce stress. Hunting and conservation working together.
Everyone quiet in the front, please.
Rhino bull number 1 successfully transferred to a crate. Peter is now checking Rhino bull number 2's microchips. If they are not working properly, new ones can be inserted at this time. Wicus has the team monitoring the rhino's vitals. Vet Liam Smith once again is going to give some reversal drug to get this rhino on its feet. All information on both of these rhinos is now updated. Rhino bull number 2 is headed for the crate. All hands on deck. Rockwood has perfected this method, which reduces the stress on the animals. It also makes it a lot easier to get them in the crates. These bad boys are now loaded up and ready to go to their new home. Upon arrival, Liam prepares the rest of the recovery drug.
We are returning the darted rhinos from this morning to their new location.
The full recovery drug has now been given. They are free. After the 2 bulls were released, Thomas and Liam took off on motorbikes to dart the 2 females that the crew is going to bring back. We join the Rockwood team already in progress. You can tell that the rhinos are under the influence of the drug, as the high stepping that you see with their front feet is a telltale sign. Our CRCS Outdoors team is starting to work like a well-oiled machine. Both rhinos are headed for the crates. Female number 1 is secure. Now for female number 2. Most of the time, a gentle push is all that's needed. Mission accomplished. Our budding biologists are all hands-on.
Very fun.
So the vet went on the bike and tranquilized them, and then I guess they had to chase them for a while to let the tranquilizer sink in. And then we showed up, and then both of them were already darted and pretty loopy by the time we got here. So we just helped push them all into the crates, and now we're gonna go drop them back off.
Yeah.
Go move them, relocate them.
So when they're loopy, we put a mask over top to keep them calm, but they don't really have very good motor function, and we didn't want them to get down, so we had to put something in to get them back up. So we wanted to make sure they were keep moving, so we had to like circle them, keep moving until we get them in. But it all went really, really smooth and really fast, so it's going pretty well.
I wasn't expecting when we came down here that we'd actually like
be able to touch it, yeah.
Pushing while they're walking. I thought they were just gonna be asleep on the ground. It's pretty surreal to be up here.
And the noises they make too. It's like I didn't expect something this sleepy to make such a babyish noise. It's kind of adorable, to be very honest. I feel like the males have made more noises than the females have.
Yeah.
But it's very, 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 very cool. We've had a great time with CRCS Outdoors and Rockwood here, so.
Closed captioning for CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by the Frontier Financial Group, providing comprehensive financial planning services. Call Tom Stolberg, 585-593-6408. Welcome back.
All right, so this afternoon we darted rhino bull here. His condition is not very well. The others are bullying him, and so we're going to move him out of this area into a different area where we can take care of him and make sure that he recovers, and then hopefully we'll adapt there and become healthy again.
One very difficult part of this job is for the vet to estimate the size and the dosage of the drug needed to knock the rhino down. Not enough drug and your team risks getting hurt. Too much and you could actually kill the rhino. Our vet, Liam Smith, is outstanding. There are several signs that the vet looks for that the drug is working. The high stepping, as we talked about earlier, is one way that they know that it's taking effect. In addition, it will alter how quickly they move their ears, as well as allowing the vet to get close enough to put the mask on. The mask is critical, especially for reducing stress on the animal. With 4 rhinos already under their belt, the team is confident and moves into position to help this young bull find a new home. These young budding biologists had no idea how closely they would get to work with these animals before coming here. Hands on. Rhino number 5 is now in the crate. Wicus is not just the owner. He's the head foreman. He's involved with every aspect of any rhino capture.
Will they put him with another buddy all by himself?
Yeah, he's only going to be in there until he recuperates, and then they just open the gates. It's in the same camp as this. It's just in an enclosure.
So will you give him anything?
Yeah, I'll give him some.
And once again, Rockwood workers are making every effort to reduce the amount of sound, banging of the crate, putting it on the truck to reduce the stress on the animal. young bull is now being released into a new territory. He will be free to roam without older, more mature rhino bulls picking on him. The hope is that he will gain some weight and get his condition back. Another job well done. 5 rhinos captured and moved. Rockwood, live for a change. CRCS Outdoors is brought to you by K-Bar. Go to kbar.com. And White Imprints, make a statement. Go to whiteimprints.com. And Mindle Boots, crafted for the journey, built for the challenge. And Avula Safaris, adventure true. Contact Ms. Nancy Geisen. CRCS Outdoors is also brought to you by International Trophy Outfitters. From dreams to reality, let ITO get you there. To follow CRCS Outdoors, join us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now YouTube. Thanks for watching this week's show. Join us next week on CRCS Outdoors.